Are we holding for that plane? We're breaking that wall. Alex, I am tall and I'm also freakishly handsome. And we have a lot in common because I, too, am a massive fan of platinum winning Grammy recording artist Tom Petty.
Yay! But that's not what it was for. I was just being petty.
She wore the hat all summer. I thought that was a Tom Petty hat.
They would let me wear that? That's copyrighted. Nothing copyrighted.
Well, your
I do like
gameplay
Tom
was
Petty,
free falling. And what are my other lines? I don't even remember what they are. I wrote these. They're so funny. They're so funny. Oh, and I won't back down during this interview. Alex, were you pleased with the finale? You were you cast your vote, and you were like, really?
Like I told you at the round table, I don't like when people screw me, and he pretended to be my friend, and it would have been fine. I would have gave him my vote had he not swore to me up and down that we were friends and like this meant everything to him. Get to the jury house and find out he's been lying and he makes fun of me behind my back. Why do you have to make fun of me? I would have just had your vote. Why do you have to make fun of me also and add, insult to injury?
Paul lost by one vote, and you cast exactly, let me count it, one vote. You, Alex, just cost Paul, keep my voice down, an astonishing $450,000. How does that feel?
Did you see the part where he told me that he couldn't take me to the final two because he knew that I would win first over him? He could have he could have lost an honest way, but he decided to go the dishonest way, so that's on him. Jury management's super important.
I think it was awesome the way you did it. You got me as a fan because of that, and I think you killed that. I think you just crushed that finale, and I guess, it's always great to do nice things for people and be benevolent, but let's be honest, it's also awesome to crush someone's dream, and you did that.
Yes, pay it forward. He crushed my dream, so I crushed his. He knew that I came to this game to play. I didn't bring one pair of high heels like all the other girls. This is the only dress I brought. I literally came in sports bras and tennis shoes. I came here to win, and he knew that, and he took it from me.
Sports bras, tennis shoes, and a Tom Petty hat is what she brought in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to see Alex on next year? And please say this in the first person like Alex wants to.
Alex wants to go on Big Brother, but Alex is scared of Big Brother for a second season.
She needs to decompress, but I think we can like rebuild you stronger, faster, better next year because
No throwing any competitions.
But don't throw competitions. But the vets do have an incredible advantage. Last year, Nicole won. She was a vet. Rachel Riley has won. She's a vet. Paul came back second place. He's a vet. Dan Giesling went a really long time. He was a vet. If you come back as a vet, what is that vet secret? Why do they do so well?
They know how to play the game, and they know how to play it well. They know the ins and outs. They know how to manipulate people, because the first time all these people come through, like Nicole was super sweet, Paul was super sweet, they have to get a tougher skin. And I think I could have that, but I didn't want to play that aggressive. Obviously, I can play aggressive. I just didn't want to.
I think you could come back and absolutely crush it because you clearly have all the characteristics, and you just kind of made that one move, which was trusting Paul. And you have to trust someone. It wasn't a terrible move because it easily could have been you, Jason, and Paul in the final three, but it just didn't work out that way.
Yes. If we would have, the thing is if I would have trusted Cody and me and Jason would have went with Cody and his team, we would have actually survived a lot longer because there wouldn't have been as much mutiny in the end either. I think that Cody's trustworthy. I think Jason's trustworthy. I think we could have been the top three.
I found something absolutely fascinating, which is when Paul could have saved you with the power of veto.
Like he's supposed to, yes.
You said, he said, listen, I'm going to paraphrasing, but he's like, I'm probably not going to do this. And will you go to the jury house and campaign for me? And you're like, yeah, no problem. I'll do that.
And I did. I kept my word. I went there, and then everybody was like, you were the biggest joke to Paul, and he was making fun of you the entire time. And I was like, okay, nobody makes fun of me, so let's do everything analytically. We talked everything out, and I was like, you know what? He played a good game, but he didn't have to play so saltily. He could have played a straight game. He could have just continued on the way he did, but he had to make fun of everybody and call himself the puppet master.
The thirst is real. You can't use the phrase puppet master unless you ask the puppet master, and he should not have used that. There's a lot of showmances in the house. And puppet masters. There's a lot of showmances. You had a no-mance, but there was definitely a connection with Jason. Not a physical one, but a relationship nonetheless. Let's talk about the physical relationships. There was 3 of them. I think one's going to last forever. I think one's going to fizzle out, and I think one is going to result in a baby conceived tonight. You tell me which is which and which.
Just behind me.
Okay, just point. Okay, she said Elena?
No.
No.
I know who might have a baby, but that
Okay, so just wink.
No.
Okay, who's going to have a baby?
Maybe Cody.
Okay, Cody and Jessica might be having a baby.
And then the one that actually might last is Elena and...
Yeah, but why are you whispering about that? That's okay. That's a good thing.
Man, like, she's like, get her groove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's saying Elena and Mark.
The fizzle out is the one that everyone knows is already fake, so... I mean, you do the math. There's 3 couples, and I named 2 of them. Who's the other couple?
Fair enough. So that is, I'm here with Alex, and she says Matt and Raven are going to fizzle out very quickly.
Fizzled out. I don't think they're actually a thing.
Maybe, who knows? Relationships are challenging. What questions would you like to ask me? Because I'm amazing at Big Brother, and you have me for about 5 more seconds.
What competitions did you not win that were gonna be like, okay, because remember you
didn't win any competition.
did, but like, what kind of competitions were in your season?
Oh, we were.
Exactly, it was a different game back then. I'm a Big Brother fan. That was not, it was a different one. Here, feed, like, raise a garden. Here's a dog. Teach him to do something. I was on a hot dog.
Season 1 was tough for me.
Yes.
And I only had one leg, but it grew back.
No, I just have one leg again. Josh, I thought Courage should have won season 1, but let's not get into that. We'll be here forever.
It's very confusing even for me. Alex, it has been a pleasure. I wish you the best, and I would love to see you back next year. What's your hashtag so we can start some sort of campaign for you? Would you like to go on Survivor?
Yes, I'd like
How
to
about
go on Survivor.
hashtag
Me too.
Alex for Survivor?
I think I'd be a competition beast, hopefully.
But you gotta have who's you and Jason on the Amazing Race? So you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Like Ramses wants to go on Star Trek, so we're doing hashtag Ramses for Klingon. So how about hashtag Alex for Survivor? I think you would crush.
Survivor, I totally crush it. I mean,
Can you
if
say it
this
in
is
the?
Hunger
Can you
Games,
say it with the?
that's
With?
everyone's neck.
Can you
I
say it with
definitely
using your name, Alex? Hashtag Alex for Survivor.
Alex hashtag Survivor.
No, hashtag Alex for Survivor.
Hashtag Alex for Survivor.
I think we got it. I'm feeling it. Thank you.
Thank you.
They're cutting us off. Nice to see you.